Hello there, Pisces. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Pisces for May of 2019. 5 months gone already, Pisces. For all of you that are new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I am you. So I guess all of us Pisces are named Frankie for the time of this reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. The other thing is, I don't think the cards are going to go week by week. I believe they'll blend in and out as an overall theme for the month. I have a short message for us, and I don't know what it's going to mean. I don't know if we've been really busy or things been chaotic or hectic in our lives, but I'm hearing peace within, peace without, peace of mind, peace and quiet. So I don't know what it means, but it's like a state. I think things are going to get more interesting at the end of the month, or maybe speed up in some manner, like a lot of different things coming towards us, maybe, new people in our lives, that kind of stuff. But for right now, peace within, peace without, peace of mind, peace and quiet. And our words go pretty much with that. Relaxation, respect, discernment. That's a strong word. We got a card here that shows it. Simplicity and intention. If we aren't peaceful within peace and have a peace around us, we can't even do our intention, can we, Pisces? We have, we actually have one, two, three major arcana in our reading this month, so it must be a really good month or important month for us. This is a wonderful card. It's the World card. It's number 21. So we got 2 10s and a 1. All fresh new starts, new beginnings. This is success in all of our endeavors is assured. We are or soon will be like on top of the world. Everything is available to us, like the completion of projects, attainment of goals and aims, and happiness, harmony. Whatever we do now will succeed, whether it's a career change, moving to another place, a new relationship, trying to think of things, recognition, rewards, acclaim. This is the end of an old cycle, right? And the total beginning of a new cycle. It means we've mastered all the complexities like that are our own inner nature. Maybe that's why the peace within, peace without type deal. And we feel like we're supported by those inner resources, and it's a time of when we are very self-confident, and it's a time of victory also. So what is it we were going for? What was our intention? Like our word, when we get the World card, it means we put our trust where it belongs, and that is in the higher power, the universe, God, whatever it is you want to call it. We put our trust in that, and because of it, we reap the rewards. It's a time like right now, at this time is the way they're telling me to say it. There's many possibilities and opportunities that will be made available to us, so use our discernment, have respect for ourselves, and simple. Maybe we want to keep our life a little simple, so we make those right decisions and choices. Anything that is available to us, we are completely free to do what we choose and make it work well. So what is, each one of us are individuals, is this world card to me a brand new relationship? Is this world card to me I'm finally retiring? Is this world card to me a new job, new home, that kind of things? The thing we were working on that we wanted, here it is. It's right here in our hands now, and that's exciting thing to have happen, because success is assured in whatever our endeavor was. And we are all different Pisces, so I don't know what we were looking to manifest for each one of us is different, but it's there for us, because look at our next card. We got the Judgment card. What's that have? That's number 20. 2 more 10s. So we got 4 10s so far. We have 4 10s, like I said, so far, and a 1, and 10 is 1. So now we got the Judgment card here, and that's the wake-up call from the universe, and we're now ready to step into the new phase in our life, in our maturing process, whatever that means to us. Our life is like fairly settled right now. When we get the Judgment card, and we're letting things grow and mature at a steady pace, and not trying to hurry up the process. So it's wise advice anyhow, even so, not hurry up the process. We get it. We're realizing that we are being guided once again by a higher power, and we feel faith in that realization. We'll feel that faith in it. We can relax and set the intention. We can respect our guidance system this month, which is a wonderful, wonderful feeling. It's what do they always show me? It's like a picture of a tree, a new phase in our life coming into being, that is the natural result. It's by not pushing, it's a natural result, like the tree that's gone through, all of the growth and the flowering, and it's finally produced the fruit, the product of that maturity, the product of it growing. And then you may get, when we get the Judgment card, we can get really important news sometimes, that it proves really beneficial to us. What else you can get, acquire new knowledge that'll bring you like joy, pleasure, fulfillment. Your health improves for any of us that were sick. Health improves, and problems, things that were problems. Now we have the World card and this Judgment card. So things that were problems to us, they're now like easy. They're easily solved. So wherever it was, whatever it is that each one of us, like I said, we're different, is manifesting here, we really have it going this month. So we can kind of relax. But I'm going to say, and that peace within and peace without means probably meditation, prayer, those kind of things, too. Based on this, simplicity would be important also, okay? That word simplicity, because our next card is another major arcana, the hangman. I put him upside down. That was by accident. Really, he was right side up in the process of, I got a little space this big in front of me to work with, so I have to shift the cards around in order to lift them up. This is a state of suspended animation between the past and the future, and the new direction that the World card and the Judgment card are telling us about. The new direction of our life that's in the making. It's a new perspective, it's time for a new perspective that makes significant changes in our life. We got to look at things now from a different perspective. Like when I was holding him upside down, he's really right side up. So by doing that, looking at him at a different angle, we can make necessary adjustments or readjustments. It means that cosmic consciousness, the universe, God, source, whatever we want to call it, is calling to us, and it tells us that enlightenment should be the goal and that we are to make a very clean break from the past. Clean break with the past and concentrate on like becoming more spiritually attuned so we can hear the guidance that we perhaps weren't listening to. Maybe that's, you see, he's very happy upside down. He's put his own self, tied his own self up here. And if we think about it, these two trees that are holding him up, that's 11. That's a gateway, a portal, angel numbers, 1-1. Going into spirit, listening to the advice that we need. It means readjustment is needed, but there's no hurry. Like our word here, relax. Relax. Keep it simple. Set the intention. There is no hurry when we get there. Take our time. Make the right decisions about where we truly want to take our lives at this time, where we truly want them to go, and maybe for the long term also, for those of us that are younger, maybe for the long term for any of us. What do we want it to look like? Where do we want it to go? Pay attention to inner development and be prepared to dance to a different drummer in the future. The one that I'm guided towards. The one that I'm guided towards. All three of these cards are basically telling us pretty much the same thing. We've done it. You know, what do we want that future to look like? I'm real serious about that because next card is another 10. There you go, Pisces. That one is not fun. It was not a good time, and I know a lot of us have had 10 of Swords before. This card here, they're all in his back. He's laying face down, and I don't think that's wine laying around him. I think it's stabbed in the back. It could be, for some of us, those surgeries. You know, maybe we had a surgery, and now we're home, maybe in a little bit of pain, but having to relax and keep life simple, right? When it comes, it marks the beginning. Once again, another 10. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. 3, 4, 5 tens. All fresh new beginnings, new starts, right? This is done. This is over. It marks the beginning of it marks, how do I want to say this? It's a difficult card, but it marks the beginning of a period of trials, the end, I'm saying what they're telling me wrong. The 10 of Swords marks the end of the trials and tribulations that we've been going through. It also means the beginning of an entirely new cycle, like I was saying before with all the other 10s. But in order for the new cycle like to come, you have to clear away any debris from the old cycle, because it's now ending. And sometimes when we have to do this, Pisces, it's extremely painful, you know? Maybe it was someone didn't respect us, like the disrespect or the lack of discernment that got us this lesson, you know? Maybe their intention was different from the intention we had, you know? Maybe we didn't use discernment, and that's how we get in this mess. But when it appears like this, It's a statement we have to make a total clean break from the past and any of its pain and suffering, like the attendant pain and suffering. If that makes any sense, whether it means a divorce, quitting a job, changing a career, maybe moving across the world, changing a traditional belief that didn't fit for us anymore. It's it's necessary now to make that break and to make it cleanly. So we have the time with the hangman, it's like wild. And all of these tens, it shows forward motion or forward momentum. And it tells us when we make that break, don't leave any loose ends. Tie it all up. We have the hangman. We have time to do that, to get the perspective. Tie it up. Don't leave any loose ends. It's a time to see a situation extremely clearly, whatever happened, without the previous illusions that had clouded our vision, is how I exactly want to say it. Without the previous illusions that had clouded our vision. And like I said, and I think for a lot of us, this could be lessons that we have learned and learned the hard way, the painful way of learning them, but we've learned them and we don't want to make that mistake again. Once the lesson is learned, what's that little saying? If you pick up the snake and it bites you once, and you go over and the snake says, please pick me up, I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm tired, and you pick him up again, he bites you twice. Who's the dummy? Not the snake. We Pisces are kind, generous, giving, loving people. Take the lesson, learn it very well. Don't invite the snakes back in again, because I think there's always better for us, like always other better people for us, better people that will respect us, people we can relax around. If it's a lesson from work, a better company to work for, a better job, because in some of us it just may be that, because the next card here is the Nine of Wands, and that means defending one's legitimate territory. It's a job that we've done. We defended our legitimate territory. It's a job we've done through like dint of will, effort, determination. We've done it and we've done it well. So it means success is at hand, right? Success is at hand. All of these 9 rods, or these 8 rods that would be here, this guy's usually standing on a hill. He's done it. He's done it. He's beat up like this 10 of Swords. He's usually got a bandage on his head. This time I'm telling you, he's smarter. In this deck of cards, he's got a helmet. He's not going to do it. He's going to use his discernment from that point on. So success is at hand. Now we've shown our courage under fire. So no one thinks we'll do that, but we do. There's a side of us where they expect us to always be that sweet, nicey person, and sometimes there's lines. When you cross that line or show disrespect, look out. That's something I don't think people expect of us, because we're so caring, kind, generous, and we're good-natured. Basically, we want peace. Like our original message, this represents, a 9 represents completion. If we think about all these 10s, and think about it even for a moment here. Let me see here. If we think about it with the hangman card, well, that's a 12, but I was thinking there's still a 10 because they're all Roman numerals, but it doesn't count. I'd like it to, but it doesn't. This is a job well done. It means we've had the discipline and the ability to plan, and plan wisely and plan well, and because of it, and because maybe that lesson of the Ten of Swords, our relationships will develop very positively, and we're moving forward, like with a sense of purpose and direction, finally. That if there's any opposition, our skills, our strength, and our courage will prevail over all opponents. That's what the card means. So I don't know where we were hurt at, you know, but I do know that we are starting the new cycle. The nine is basically sweeping the dirt out the door after you've cleaned house. But most of us don't, because then I'd have to go clean it off the front porch, which is not cool. But think about it like that. I've uncovered everything, I've learned my lessons, I've learned them well, I move forward, and this is that touch up. It's finished, I've done the job. This is an amazing reading for us Pisces. I'm just really pleased with all of these. Whoops, I dropped my little post-it pad thing there on the floor. I'm really pleased with the energy, the way it's going and flowing. You guys will have to tell me what it's going to be all about, because it's an interesting month. I don't feel that we're just sitting on our duff, you know, maybe like in the background. It's just this impression of taking the time we need, you know, like when we need it, or don't letting anybody rush us or push us, because we have that hangman energy, and that it's all coming together the way we want it to. Well, I guess so. Can that, Pisces? Our angel card is the law of attraction. You can't make them up, can you, Pisces? It says, each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely when you're in that hangman position. Clear the past out there. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to the higher frequencies. Pisces, I don't know what's going on for us Pisces, but it's going to be a pretty good month for us. At least based on these cards here. Well, let me find our card. Whoop. That was helpful, went right past it. It says the angels gave you this card as a reminder that the law of attraction can help you improve the situation you're inquiring about. And intention can also help us with a situation. And tension you're inquiring about. Complaints and worry only attract more of the same. So elevate your thoughts with the help of the angels to attract what you desire. Several times a day, imagine that the situation was presently healed and perfectly manifested. Feel gratitude. Feel the situation too, Pisces. That you cannot manifest without the feeling behind it, the feeling of the situation that we are choosing to be in. Feel the gratitude that is already so in spirit, which is the first part of attracting material aspects of the situation. It says, think about your desires and avoid worrying or complaining. Rise up to the next level of the type of person you wish to attract, if that's what this is about. As your spiritual energy increases, you'll find you're less attracted to lower energies in relationships or in situations. This is normal, and the angels can help you deal with these endings and new beginnings. Good gravy, Pisces. This is going to be an interesting month for us, isn't it? Well, that's our reading. I want to tell y'all thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. And if anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all of the information is down below the screen in the About section. If you want to set an appointment with me, All the information to do that's in the About section over at the website. And the prayer class and sutra class, there's 2 short videos that explain them, and they are over at the website now. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long, very comprehensive. It tells you how to format them, why you do them like that, that kind of stuff. And the sutras are thought forms. 5 minutes is all it takes in meditation, and a day. That's it. It enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. So if you're interested, that's over at the website. And to all of you I've met through 3 whole years of doing these YouTubes, and to everybody I've met through 31 years of doing this work. My husband just informed me it's not 30, it's 31. I want to tell you all, it's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.